Alright folks, got some new shorts from Amazon. Well, I mean, they're not new. I've had them for a minute, washed them, used them quite a few times, and I will say I'm digging them. So my body specs right now, I am a 33, 32-ish waist because I'm in the cutting moments. I still have 22-inch quads going around. My inseams 30 inches, sometimes 31 depending on the manufacturer, and I order these in a size medium. I'm 5'5", 168 pounds at the moment. So if you guys are looking for something like relatively comparison, it's my body specs. And I will say these fit a little bit on the tight side, which is fine because I'm trying to lose a little more weight in the stomach area, and that's the only place that they fit kind of tight. But they do feel good across the quads. I wear these things everywhere. So every once in a while you get that good flex, and it wraps around the quads pretty nicely. There again, I'm 22 inches on in this portion, and as you move and walk, super comfortable. I wear the underwear underneath are the Hanes. I call them fancy pants. I know they're not, but they're just almost like regular underwear with the legs on it. Boxer briefs, I think that maybe might be the name for it. And they stay pretty well hidden. Every once in a while you see it peep out here at the bottom when you're hanging out. But I mean, I go everywhere in these bad boys. Go to shopping, hang out with my mom, do sports with the kids, and they are super breathable, super light. Now the fabric itself on here almost feels like a tent. It's 100% polyester, and it has a pretty nice seam down at the bottom. It's got the orange going up the side, which I like a lot. Pocket, I love pockets. One pocket here in the back, nothing on the other side, which that's fine. As you can see, it does make the cake look pretty decent from the back side. And this pocket is deep enough to fit my Pixel 4, and it sets right above the top. So a decently deep pocket, and it lays pretty flat, and you don't really see it that much in the sunlight, which I do like that, because sometimes you get pants that are a little bit too tight, and you can see all the pockets sitting underneath, and it's a little bit annoying. I got the BROKIG, I think is the name, manufacturing label on this side, and then obviously orange stripe on the other. It's got a black waistband, which you can see there's a little room left in here on mine. And then I ended up buying this one first, and then I got the black ones, and then I got the red ones, which I do have. So here's the black, and it has the reddish strings on it to match the logo here at the bottom, and white pinstriping, and then the gray stripe on the side. And then I also got the red, and I just got these ones, and these ones seem a little bit larger, but I do like the fact that I went with the red and white string on them. Black pinstriping, gray stripe on the side of it. The same thing, logo at the bottom. They all fit relatively the same. They're relatively short. The only thing that I don't like about it is if you look on this side, my front pocket is right here at the pipe, right? No zipper. On this side, it's not there. It's actually back halfway through the piping, and this one has a zipper. And the zipper is a little bit tight, and all the way up you can almost not even see it. So I mean, I guess that's really cool, because like I put my cell phone in here when I ride my bike, because I stopped running. I wanted to ride more. It's easier on the knees. I'm getting older, and so that works out pretty good. But if I want to like do a snap or something, it's a little bit of a pain in the butt to try to get your cell phone out while you're riding. So you actually kind of need two hands to hold on to your pants to pull this thing back up and put it down without kind of messing the zipper up. You can see it's even a little bit of a struggle here, but I like it. I just don't like the fact that it's offset, especially if I'm sitting there and I want my hands in my pocket. I got one hand forward and then one hand back here. So, kind of strange. But I don't really put my hands in my pocket that much. I started wearing a fanny pack, so that kind of helps out where if I'm just chilling, I put my hands in my fanny pack strap, or my pistol sits, it's usually inside my strap. And if you guys do carry a pistol, I have a Springfield 911 that I carry. It'll fit inside this band. And at that point, I usually just tie the strings up in the front just so it's secure, and it won't flop over and tip. It'll stay inside this band pretty well, which I give it props on that. It's really good material. It's really stout. The laces themselves, I think, are probably one of the higher quality ones comparable to Young LA, especially with the tips, because it's all fabric. You can see it's like black and orange, and then it goes into, I don't know how close I can get to this thing. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's like a little rubber nubby. It's orange, black, where you can see where they kind of melted it together, and then orange again. So the aesthetics are pretty decent. you know, there again, wearing fancy pants underneath, it helps kind of keep the mushroom farm in place, so you don't really poke out too much. If you don't really wear any underwear, you're going to definitely see a lot more than what you see here, obviously. But so I would recommend wearing something that kind of keeps everything packed in, especially if you're doing some type of running or some type of lifting sport where when you cup down, I get a small cup. Like it typically stretches, but if you don't have any underwear on, obviously it's not going to look good. There, I'll do a couple more movements. From the back, stretching. You can see the material moves pretty decent. And I will say this is probably my favorite pair of shorts. I was buying the other Mech Engineering ones, I think it is, a Mech, MECH-ENG. And they kind of got a little bit too short because they shrink up. They're Japanese made. And these ones have not shrunk. They're good size. They fit around the quads real nice. And I don't even have that good of quads, right? So I'm like missing this whole outer sweep. And they still fit very good. And if you do have decent quads, this material does stretch pretty well. So I think if you have that nice mushroom shape, or that is mushroom, like balloon shape here, it'll fill in really well, especially the stripe on the outside. So highly recommend these pants. I don't think they were very much. I think $20 if I remember on Amazon. This is size medium again, and I highly recommend. So if you guys have any questions, comments, throw them in the comment section. Oh, yep. One more thing. This, it looks like a zipper area in the front. Try to get closer. There's nothing there. It's just design, which I like that because it takes away from the whole like smooth surface, and you have to break that up, otherwise your peen shows through. So, definitely a good buy. Any questions, comments? Feel drop them down below, and until next time.